Iamdejahair here. Today I am back with another video. Today we are going to be wand curling this unit. This is a handmade, machine-made, specialized unit made by me. It is a size 21. You know, I am a custom wig maker. This is for a client. I recurled it and I am going to wand curl it. So I do begin with the sides first. To me, the sides are the most important. So you want to go ahead and clip the back. You want to have some clips on hand. You want to have some clips so when you're not using some of the hair, you can just clip it out the way. And then you also want to have some bobby pins and some small clips. So once you finish curling it, the curl will hold. So I am going to spray, of course, some Fantasia heat protectant. You know, I love my Fantasia. I cannot do hair without it. Okay, now this is just me, I do curl towards the face, okay? I curl towards the face. Now with wand curls, you do kind of want them going in all different type of directions. But to me, I typically curl mine the same way every single time. I curl towards the face. So when I say towards the face, I take a section, I wrap underneath, and I'm wrapping the hair around the barrel towards the face. So you'll see, I'm going to wrap it towards the face. But when I get to the top, I'm going to wrap it backwards. So like you can see, as I'm twisting it, the end of that hair is like hitting your client's face. Okay. And then you want to just pull it and make sure it's face downward. You want to hold it on for about 10 seconds. You don't want to hold it on too long because you don't want that hair to burn. Trust me, you'll know. Okay, so then you want to hold that curl. Once you hold it, you want to drop it, and then you just want to form it, and you want to put your clip in it. And again, you want to use a bobby pin or an actual clip. Okay, I am going to hit it with some holding spray. I don't know the brand of this holding spray because I don't have it with me right now, but I will certainly link it down below. My aunt got me this and I'm going to use it. Shout out to my aunt. If you want to learn more about my aunt, make sure you click this right here, this video link, and you can learn about her. Now, parting. When it comes to parting, you want to grab at least one roll, no more than two, because you want to make sure that the hair is not thick, because you want to make sure that the curl forms. Okay, so you want to make sure that you grab at least one row or two rows. This was made on the machine, so it is double track, so it's like 2 or 4. Okay, but you want to go ahead and wrap it. Make sure you wrap it tight. Okay, make sure you wrap it tight. Okay, you really want this curl to hold. If you mess up, just go over it. Sometimes you will miss those ends because you don't want to burn your hand, but don't be like me. Put on some gloves. Sometimes when you do buy wand curls, I know it came with this one, it does come with the glove. I burn myself all the time. I don't know why I don't wear a glove. I just tell myself it's not going to happen this time, but it happens. Okay, but you can always put your fingers on the black part right there on the end, but sometimes that doesn't work. But you know, if you are burning your hand and it's becoming an issue, you can always just curl as much as you can and then drop the curl and go back and hit the ends like I did previously. Okay, but make sure you do clip it. You want to make sure that curl, you know, it's holding, and just spray it with some holding spray. Alright, so this is the top that I was referring to. I am not going to curl towards the face when it comes to the lash track on top. I am going to curl away from the face. It makes a total difference, okay? It makes a difference. Do not wand curl the lash track towards the face. It doesn't look good. To me. Do what you want. It doesn't look good to me. Now, you want to make sure when you get to that top portion, the closure, the frontal, you want to make sure that it's flat, okay? You want to get it as flat as possible because you're not going to really go back and flat iron it. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's flat iron. If you're going to use some, wax stick, heat protectant, whatever you need to do to get your closure or frontal very flat at the top, you want to do it. Okay, when it comes to curling, we are curling away from the face. So what you're going to do is you are going to take a portion, a small thin portion, you're going to lay it on top, and then you're going to twist it. Okay, and then you want that barrel to be towards the back of the head. Okay, you want the barrel to be at the back of the head. Now, I didn't really have to hold it as long for the top portion, I think, because I put a lot of holding spray on there, so I didn't have to hold it for a long time. Now, when it comes to the back, you want to do the same thing. I did split the back into 2 parts. So remember, it was in 3 sections. The front section that we just did, the section directly across from it, and then the back. I split the back into 2, okay? And I'm working on one section at a time, and then I am just going to work my way up. Now, I'm going to tell you a technique that you can do when it comes to wrapping it around the barrel. Okay, you want to wrap it around the barrel. You don't want to wrap it like in the middle and then work your way down, especially when you are working with long extensions. You want to start at the thicker piece, and then you can just pull it down because you want to make sure that the hair is able to get wrapped around that barrel. So make sure that the hair is tangle free. Use your comb from ends to roots, okay? Ends to root. Take a small section, put your barrel on top, and you see how I started at the top. This hair, I think, is 24 inches, and I want to make sure that all the 24 inches fit on the actual barrel. If I start in the middle in the 24 inches, it's not going to fit. Okay, it's not going to fit, and then you're going to have to rewind curl it. Okay, so you just want to start at the back of the barrel and then twist it, and then once the hair is already on there, you'll just pull it down. So you see all that space in between? All I'm about to do is just push it down, and that's going to make sure that the curl is a tight curl. Okay, if you start at the top and you leave it like that, the curl is going to be loose. I want a tight curl, so I am just going to push it down. Okay, I'm going to push it down so the curl can be tight. The tighter it is, the longer that it'll last. So again, I am going to curl it towards the face. You can do it in different directions, but I typically just do my wand curls towards the face. make sure when you're doing the last row or the last 2 rows, really just the entire back, but we're really only focusing on the last row, do not wand curl the hair too high. You don't want to do that. It doesn't give a good look. So you want to just do it low. You really want it to match all the way around. But just make sure you don't wand curl it too high, okay? You don't want to be able to see the back of your curls if someone is looking at you from the front, okay? So just make sure that you wand curl it, but leave some of it. Don't wand curl the entire hair. Like, you see I could have went up a little bit more right there. Don't, okay? Don't. And remember, for the last row, you do want to make sure that you wand curl it backwards away from the face, and you want the barrel to be towards the back of the head. Wand curls are not a quick style, so it is going to take time. You may feel like, okay, I'll cheat, let me just take a bigger section. Don't do it. Just make sure every section is the same. Give it the same consistency. Wand curl takes time, okay? Just give it your all. It's going to be tiresome. It's not a quick style. It's going to take a minute to do, but just give it your all. Hold it around the barrel for some time so that curl can hold, okay? Make sure you keep it around the barrel so the curl can hold, okay? But make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe, and comment any other videos that you would like to see me do. I just have to add, I had to check my bob because I haven't worn my bob in about 3 months. And I miss my bob. You know, I love my bobs. Bobs are my favorite, okay? I don't like long hair. I do not like long hair. I miss my bob. Now, this right here is a prime example on why I say start the curl at the beginning, because you will have to wrap the hair backwards and on top of hair. Okay? So make sure that, you know, you are wrapping the hair around the barrel at the front of the barrel, not halfway, because you're either going to have to not be able to finish your curl or you're just going to have to wrap backwards. Once you finish all of the wand curls, you want to spray some holding spray, because you do not want those curls to fall, especially if all you put was heat protectant. You don't want it to fall. Okay, so you just want to spray it with heat protectant and then box it up. If you have any bobby pins or clips, you want to go ahead and take them all down, because you're finished. No need to keep them in there unless you're just going to ship the unit with the curls still pinned up. Now, you can do that too, but I'm going to take them all out. And I always go over the top with holding spray and heat protectant just to make sure there's no flyaways. Everything is flat. And I just put my hot comb down to it. But I always do that no matter whether it's wand curls or flat iron. I always do that. Just make sure that everything is laying down. Now, I didn't like how this curl was. It was like just a little bit too short. So I just combed out a little bit. And so it can just be a little bit more fluffier, because it was really thin and short. But this is how it looks. These are wand curls, looking like some curly fries. A large order of curly fries. But this is how it looks. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. Comment any future videos that you would like to see me do, because I would love to do it. And thank you so much for watching my videos.